The day you rise to meet with presence is the day that rises to meet you with possibility. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about rising to meet the day, not racing through it. Enjoy. There's a difference between rising to meet your day and racing through it. One approach invites presence, intention, and grace. The other breeds anxiety, exhaustion, and the feeling that life is happening to you rather than with you. The way you begin each morning sets the tone for which experience you'll have. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why slowing down your morning rhythm can actually make your entire day more productive and fulfilling. And you'll discover practical ways to rise with intention rather than rush with urgency. Most of us have been conditioned to believe that faster equals better, that busy equals important, that rushing equals productivity. We wake up already behind, already stressed, already thinking about everything we need to accomplish. We hit the ground running before we've even fully landed in our bodies, in our breath, in the present moment. But here's what happens when you race your day instead of rising to meet it. You spend your precious morning energy on anxiety about the future rather than presence in the now. You start from a place of deficit rather than abundance, scarcity rather than sufficiency. You begin your day feeling like you're chasing something instead of creating something. Rising to meet your day is different. It's about approaching your morning with the same reverence you might bring to greeting a dear friend. It's about acknowledging that this day is a gift, not a burden. It's about recognizing that how you begin influences everything that follows. When you rise to meet your day, you give yourself permission to ease into consciousness. You allow your nervous system to transition gently from sleep to wakefulness. You create space for your mind to orient itself, for your body to stretch and breathe, for your spirit to remember who you are and what matters to you. This doesn't mean you need hours of elaborate morning rituals. It means you need moments of intentional presence. It might be 30 seconds of deep breathing before you get out of bed. It might be feeling your feet on the floor and appreciating the simple miracle of being able to stand. It might be looking out the window and acknowledging the gift of another day. The key is to resist the urge to immediately fill your consciousness with tasks, problems, or digital stimulation. Instead, allow yourself to simply be present with the transition from sleep to wakefulness. Let your awareness expand gradually, like the sun slowly illuminating the horizon. When you rise to meet your day, you're not avoiding responsibility or productivity. You're actually enhancing both. A calm, centered beginning creates a foundation of clarity and focus that serves you throughout the day. You make better decisions when you're not operating from a place of rushed anxiety. You're more creative when your mind isn't already cluttered with urgency. Think about the difference in energy between a river that flows smoothly around obstacles and one that crashes frantically against rocks. Both rivers move forward, but one maintains its power and grace, while the other exhausts itself fighting. Your morning sets the tone for which kind of flow you'll have. Rising to meet your day also means honoring your natural rhythms. Some people are naturally energetic in the morning. Others need time to warm up. Neither is wrong. The key is to work with your natural energy rather than against it. If you're a slow starter, give yourself permission to start slowly. If you're naturally energetic, channel that energy with intention rather than letting it scatter. This approach extends beyond the first few minutes of your day. It's about carrying that sense of rising rather than racing into your morning routine, your commute, your first interactions. It's about approaching each transition with presence rather than urgency. When you rise to meet your day, you're making a statement about how you want to live. You're choosing presence over pressure, intention over impulse, grace over grinding. You're recognizing that your life is not a race to be won, but a journey to be experienced. Tomorrow morning, before you let the momentum of the day sweep you away, pause, take a breath, feel yourself rising to meet whatever comes with presence, with intention, with the quiet confidence that comes from beginning with grace rather than haste. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.